Good morning, everyone. We call this meeting to order for the pre-bid conference for 5 projects, which was published last July 31 to August 6, 2024. For the brief basic contractual data for 5 projects, namely with ID number 23OI0117, rehabilitation of road along Dolleton Street, Purok, Bayanan, Muntinlupa, with an ABC of 9,649,000. Sorry. Erase pa. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. We call this meeting to order for the pre-bid conference for 5 projects. Before we start, may I request the back secretariat to call a roll for attendance, please? Please present. Thank you, back secretariat. For the brief basic contractual data for 5 projects, which was published last July 31 to August 6, 2024. For the first project, with ID number 23OI0117, rehabilitation of road along Dolleton Street, Purok, Bayanan, Muntinlupa, with an ABC of 9,649,997 pesos, with contract duration of 99 calendar days. Major work category, flood control, construction, drainage, plus and open conduits, with 59%. Roads rehabilitation, PCCP with 41%. Second project, with ID number 24OI0154, construction of 3-story, 6-classroom school building in Pulanglupa Elementary School, Barangay Pulanglupa 1, LasPinas City, with an ABC of 19,899,977 pesos and 67 pesos, with contract duration of 180 calendar days. Major work category, buildings, construction without piles, low-rise, concrete frame, 1 to 5-story. The third project, with ID number 24I0155, construction of 3-story, 6-classroom school building in Ilaya Elementary School, Barangay Ilaya, LasPinas City, with an ABC of 19,899,996 pesos and 48 centavos, with contract duration of 150 calendar days. Building, construction without piles, low-rise, concrete frame, 1 to 5 stories. Fourth project, with ID number 24I0156, construction of 3-story, 6-classroom school building in LasPinas City, Science High School, Barangay Talon, 2, LasPinas City, with an ABC of 19,900,000, with contract duration of 150 calendar days. Buildings, construction without piles, low-rise, concrete frame, 1 to 5 story. And the fifth project, with ID number 24I0157, rehabilitation of Sucat Interchange Bridge, westbound, Muntinlupa, with an ABC of 30,949,843 and 62 centavos, with contract duration of 150 calendar days. Major work category, bridges, rehabilitation, steel, superstructure without piles. And now may I request Engineer Kevin Filipino to read the requirement of bidding documents. So what like to also rather these parents make because of those small children, it's all of the brain and intelligence. Process of the data was not only discovered it's over drawing locals, not really important. Most of course, the county goals are for which in fact all the way on the released. The color has a bit of Here's what it is. The mass of large for factors involved in the watching that idea. Well, for the doctor's laws that also intelligent is like our employment should have fighting. Well, the laws of contractors now work more into the family with the actual protector. This was the one that then rather than the which most of that from the Mr. Flower continued rushing the classic style list after the level of quality was the measure of the person from Chicos. In the national documents, the color was also selected. The possible office programs also just of both pictures and five typical issuing the same order of the done. Internet response in English and Russian. Not capital work versus for social materials. Looking at self-medical issues. International passport quantum is a power people which are available and for example called is managing information from management. It's almost about cheaper. Yes, that's what the attractive. Which is always. Which not the future and the which is about at the time to the stars as the last one. Not only it's all the general but society tasks. Whereas multiple chances, the government is not with, but to be has a chance to get single resource dollars. Not measuring smart for the way, about the chances, for the moment, but the past thing, from this next, the work faculty to the third person that is it's a support to the Talon wanted to have less become sign. While the mobile persons and the contract rights and permissions for this project, such as the location, the nature of the work, and the electronics transportation facilities, the hospital policies of the terrain, the electrical electronics, and the circular facilities, the tolerance, location, the availability of construction, aggregates, and other variables. Fuel, water, electric power and access roads, and other factors that may affect the cost, duration, and execution or implementation of the contracts, project, or work, and examine all instructions, forms, terms, and project requirements in the bidding documents. For the eligible bidders, only bids of bidders found to be legally, technically, and financially capable will be evaluated. The bidder must have an experience of having completed a single large completed contract or SLCC that is similar to this project, equivalent to at least 50% of the ABC adjusted, if necessary, with the bidder to current prices using the PSA CPI, except under conditions provided for in Section 23.4.2.4 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA number 9184. The bidder contract is considered to be similar to the contract to be bid if it has the major categories of work stated in the BDS. The bidder shall comply with the eligibility criteria under Section 23.4.2 of the 2016 IRR of RA number 9184 for the clarification and amendment of bidding documents. Prospective bidders may request for clarification on and/or interpretation of any part of the bidding documents. Such requests must be in writing and received by the procuring entity, either at its given address or through electronic mail indicated in the IB, at least 10 calendar days before the deadline set for the submission and receipt of bids. For the documents comprising the bid, eligibility, and technical components,
The first envelope shall contain the eligibility and technical documents of the bid, as specified in Section 9, checklist of technical and financial documents. A valid PCAB license is required, and in case of joint ventures, a valid special PCAB license and registration for the type and cost of the contract for this project. Any additional type of contractor license or permit shall be indicated in the BDS. A list of contractors' key personnel, example project manager, project engineers, materials engineers, safety officer, and foreman, assigned to the contract to be bid, with their complete qualification experience data shall be provided. The minimum years of experience for the key personnel are as follows. For the project manager, project engineer, and foreman, a minimum years of experience with same position is at least 5 years. And for the minimum years of total work experience of the same position is also 5 years. The materials engineer must be at least an accredited materials engineer 1, and for the safety officer, he or she must have a construction safety and health certificate. A list of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, and/or under purchase agreements supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project. Okay. So for the minimum years of experience for the key personnel for the project engineer, the project engineer must be accredited contractors and consultants provisional project engineer based on DO 118 series of 2024. So the project engineer must be accredited by DPWH. For the minimum equipment to be used, for contract ID number 23OI0117, the following equipment must be provided: vibratory roller, plate compactor, backhoe, concrete screeder, concrete paver, one bagger mixer, dump truck, jackhammer, pneumatic drilling machine, welding machine, generator set, oxygen or acetylene cutting outfit, concrete vibrator, concrete saw, bar cutter, bar bender, steel wheel with nylon rope. For contract ID number 24OI0154, the minimum equipment are as follows: air compressor, jackhammer, dump truck, backhoe, plate compactor, concrete vibrator, palmcrete, bar cutter, bar bender, one bagger mixer, two welding machines, cutting outfit, portable grinders. For contract ID number 24OI0155, the minimum equipment are as follows: air compressor, jackhammer, dump truck, backhoe, plate compactor, concrete vibrator, palmcrete, bar cutter, bar bender, one bagger mixer, welding machine, cutting outfit, and portable grinder. For contract ID number 24OI0156, the following must be provided: air compressor, jackhammer, dump truck, backhoe, plate compactor, concrete vibrator, palmcrete, bar cutter, bar bender, one bagger mixer, welding machine, cutting outfit, and portable grinder. And lastly, for contract ID number 24OI0157, the minimum equipment required are as follows: dump truck, water truck or pump, air compressor, backhoe, bar cutter, generator, and welding machine. For the documents comprising the bid, the financial component, the second bid envelope shall contain the financial documents for the bid, as specified in Section 9, checklist of technical and financial documents. Any bid exceeding the ABC indicated in paragraph 1 of the IB shall not be accepted. For the bid security, the bidder shall submit a bid securing declaration or any form of bid security in the amount indicated in the BDS, which shall not be less than the percentage of the ABC in accordance with the schedule in the BDS. The bid and bid security shall be valid 120 calendar days after opening of bids. Any bid not accompanied by an acceptable bid security shall be rejected by the procuring entity as non-responsive. For the sealing and marking of bids, each bidder shall submit one copy of the first and second components of its bid. The procuring entity may request additional hard copies and/or electronic copies of the bid. However, failure of the bidders to comply with the said request shall not be a ground for disqualification. If the procuring entity allows the submission of bids through online submission to the given website or any other electronic means, the bidder shall submit an electronic copy of its bid. An electronic copy that cannot be opened or is corrupted shall be considered non-responsive and thus automatically disqualified. For the opening and preliminary examination of bids, the BAC shall open the bids in public at the time, on the date, and at the place specified in paragraph 9 of the IB. The bidders' representatives who are present shall sign a register evidencing their attendance. In case the bids cannot be opened as scheduled due to justifiable reasons, rescheduling requirements under Section 9 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA number 9184 shall prevail. Section 30 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA number 9184 shall govern the preliminary examination of bids. For the detailed evaluation and comparison of bids, the procuring entity's BAC shall immediately conduct a detailed evaluation of all bids rated pass using non-discretionary pass or fail criteria. The BAC shall consider the conditions in the evaluation of bids under Section 32.2 of 2016 revised IRR of RA number 9184. Section 32.2.1 of 2016 revised IRR of RA number 9184 for the completeness of the bid. Unless the instruction to bidders specifically allow partial bids, bids not addressing or providing all of the required items in the bidding documents, including where applicable bill of quantities, shall be considered non-responsive and thus automatically disqualified. In this regard, where a required item is provided but no price is indicated, the same shall be considered as non-responsive, but specifying a zero or a dash for the said item would mean that it's being offered for free to the government except those required by law or regulations to be provided for. For the post-qualification, within an unextendable period of 5 calendar days from the receipt by the bidder of the notes from the BAC that is submitted the lowest calculated bid, the bidder shall submit its latest income and business tax returns filed and paid through the BIR electronic filing and payment systems, and other appropriate licenses and permits required by law and stated in the BDS. For our timelines, the last day of clarification or query is on August 9, 2024, which is 10 days before the deadline of receipt of bid. For the deadline of receipt of bid, it's at 12 p.m. of August 19, 2024, and the opening of bids is at 1 p.m. of August 19, 2024.
Thank you, Sir Kevin. Any question and comments, Sir Randolph, from the... This conclude our pre-bid conference for today. Thank you to those who have participated. And then have umaga. Thank you. Yan po.